The airline industry still rebounding after pandemic lockdowns. It's been far from smooth. Some would say downright turbulent. In fact, the Department of Transportation has set in motion stricter regulations that would require airlines to give customers their money back. But as it stands, the verbiage isn't totally clear. Travelers are currently entitled to a refund if their flights are canceled or significantly changed or delayed. But what constitutes a significant delay or change still needs to be settled. A DOT attempting to clear that up by defining a significant delay as a departure or arrival time that's off by 3 hours or more for domestic flights, 6 hours or more for international flights. And here with me this morning is Clint Henderson, managing editor of the news and travel website, The Points Guy. Thank you so much, Clint. This is only a proposal, but this could impact travelers who not only were delayed, but also might have had added changes with their routing, connections, downgrades in aircraft or amenities. Is this a good step?
It is a really good step, actually. It's very proactive by the Department of Transportation. And they have a 90-day commentary period, but I have a feeling these rules will be imposed after that 90 days. So this is progress. Basically, they're defining how long you have to wait for a delay or cancellation in order to get a full refund, not just a voucher. The rules have been hazy before this, so hopefully this will give some stability to passengers when they have significant delays. Or if, during the pandemic, we sometimes saw airlines cancel flights, especially airlines like Air Canada, and then not be willing to give refunds. So this really lays down some ground rules for passengers.
But do you think the airlines are going to just be quiet about this, or are they going to push back? Because the argument could be made that we were in such an unprecedented time over the past couple of years, and that they needed to make adjustments because of the transition we were all in.
Yeah, well, they're claiming that they gave plenty of refunds during the pandemic, but I don't think they're going to fight this too much. And you want to know why? It's because potentially Congress could pass stricter laws than these rules. So the airlines may go along with this just to avoid having something like a passenger bill of rights passed or something that's even stronger against the airlines. So they're going to tread carefully here, I have a feeling.
Okay, some of the downgrades that could potentially be in this proposal include seat size. There is an issue about what kind of seating. Viewer feedback we received on Facebook included this from William, who says, "I don't even fly anymore, due mostly to tiny seats set too close together for my 6-foot 4-inch frame to fit." Mary saying the airplane seat should be the same size as the airline CEO's desk chair. And Susan Holmes Elson says, "I'm 5'2" and they're uncomfortable for me. What does a tall person do? Must be torture." So is this going to be an opportunity for passengers to really see some sweeping changes? I would imagine seats are a little bit harder to change overnight.
Well, it's really interesting, this topic, because this is a separate proposal by the government. The government wants feedback from passengers on seating right now, but it's not for comfort reasons. It's only for safety reasons. So there's no obligation for the government to set minimum comfort guidelines. They may end up setting minimum seat guidelines for safety reasons so that you can evacuate the plane in case of an emergency. But I don't think this is going to lead to consumers getting lie flat seats in coach, that's for sure.
But this definitely is going to be something that the FAA has started asking for feedback on. So, yeah. And it would take something, a move from the FAA to actually change anything. Do you think airlines going to address the future of wider seats, especially, the fact is a lot of people, a lot of us want a little more wiggle room in the hips.
Yeah,
I'm trying to say this in a really kind way.
Someone shared that they don't like body sharing in the seat, but that happens sometimes. I don't think this is going to lead to smaller seats, to be honest. I think this is something the FAA is interested in only from a safety perspective. However, if there was a passenger bill of rights passed by Congress, they could tackle something like this, but I don't think seats are going to get any bigger anytime soon. I would also say the airlines get a little wiggle room with some of these new rules. They can charge fees for refunding your tickets in the future. So that's one area where the airlines really win. We'll see how high those fees go. Hopefully, DOT says they should only be $2.50 to give you a refund, but you know how the airlines are. They may take this and run with it.
All right, Clint Henderson, thank you so much for all of that information. Appreciate it.
I'm over here giggling because I'm 6'2" and I've got some broad shoulders, and it's not just the wiggle in the hips. Like, if I sit next to another big man, it's just going to be the two of us, like, jostling. And nobody wants that, okay? So I'm sort of, like, leaning away from this guy, but for 4 hours on a cross-country flight,
It's
bigger
a little
seats,
tough
please.
sometimes.
Whatever it takes, bigger seats.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.